All right, we're here doing an episode of Boulevard Jaywalking, and I'm here with
Jonathan Rodden.
Jonathan. It's nice to have you here. I'm going to go over a list of some famous couples for you, and I want you to, I'm going to give you one part of the couple, and I want you to give me the other, okay? Samson and
Delilah.
Right. Adam and Eve. Grover and
Cleveland.
What's your name?
Kathy Campbell.
Kathy Campbell. Thank you, Kathy, for helping us out. These are famous characters from the Bible, and I want you to give me, it's a couple, I want you to give me their counterpart, okay? Abraham and
Sarah.
Okay. David and this one's kind of tricky. The bad one.
Bathsheba.
Joseph and
Mary.
Okay, Joseph and Mary and little baby Jesus, tiny baby Jesus, and Ronaldo and
Shrek.
We're here doing Boulevard Jaywalking. Now, who are you?
Morgan Cox.
Morgan, where are you from?
South Haven, Mississippi.
Really?
Hernando, Mississippi.
All right. Famous couples in the Bible. First would be Abraham. His wife's name was
Sarah.
Sarah. Good job. Ooh,
Oh,
had me sweating on that one. All right. Number 2, David and
Goliath.
Okay, so they had what kind of relationship did they have if they were a couple? All right, that's really bad. No, that would be David and Bathsheba. Good try on that one, though. All right, Joseph and...
The amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Joseph and his coat. No, I think it's Joseph and... Jesus' mom.
Jesus. Oh, Mary.
Mary, all right. Ronaldo and...
Francisco
and Ronaldo. According to Roman mythology, Cupid was the son of Venus, the goddess of love and beauty. Cupid was known to cause people to fall in love by shooting what at them?
Arrows.
Okay, arrows. Well, hey, did you know that 120 people each year are shot by bow and arrow?
Really?
Do you think Cupid had anything to do with that?
I don't know. It could be a conspiracy.
Now we're here with
Jonathan Andrew Garner.
Jonathan Andrew Garner. All right, Jonathan. Where are you from?
I am from Mississippi.
Mississippi. You kind of sound like it. Now, do you wear shoes in Mississippi?
Boots.
Boots. Okay, that's wonderful. All right, I'm going to ask you a few questions. I'm going to ask you some Valentine's questions, but I'm going to start off with a biblical question to get us started. Okay, on the story of the ark. Remember the story of the ark from the Bible?
Yes,
All right,
I do.
how many animals did Moses take on the ark?
A bunch.
You don't remember? Do you remember how many, like how he took them on there?
2 of each.
Okay, so Moses took 2 of each animals on the ark.
Correct?
Okay, 2 of each. So, what did Moses feed the animals on the ark?
Other animals.
So he fed, the animals were carnivorous then. Okay, all right, good. But I'm going to start off with just a straight up Bible question, okay? Do you remember the story of the ark, like from the Bible?
Yes.
Okay. How many animals did Moses take on the ark? Like, how did he do it? Like, what way?
2 by 2.
2 by 2. So Moses took 2 by 2 animals on the ark. What did Moses feed the animals?
Hay.
Hay. Okay. Were there any animals that Moses didn't take on the ark?
Children.
Okay. Well, okay, yeah, exactly. Good job. Okay, thank you. That was a trick question, though, Miss Morgan, because Noah was actually the one that took people on the ark and took animals on the ark. So, anyway, but good try on that one. All right. Well, you're 0 for 1, so we're going to try to make that come back around here. All right. Finish these famous lines from famous love lines. Okay. All you need is
Love.
okay. Kiss me as if it were the
End of the world.
end of the world. That's good. It's actually last time, but that's pretty good. Love means never having to say you're
Ugly.
ugly. Exactly. Because if you can't keep being in love if you tell people they're ugly all the time. We're here doing jaywalking
nervous.
again. Boulevard Baptist jaywalking.
nervous.
Hey, how are you? What's your name?
Lily E.
Lily E. Okay, it's nice to meet you. Are you from Nebraska or something like that? You have a different accent. Where are you from?
What is that?
Where are you from? Do you know? Where are you?
This is such a difficult question.
This is a difficult question. Where do you live? Where's your homeland?
China?
Oh, China. Okay. I thought you might have been from California. Okay. All right. All right. So what we're doing is we're going around asking Valentine's questions. Do you celebrate Valentine's Day in China?
Yes, we do.
Is it a pretty big holiday in China?
No, not really.
Not really.
We don't. The boys will give chocolate, but the girls we will receive it, whatever. But we don't get out of school.
Is it a big thing for you to receive chocolate? Like, is it important for a guy to give a girl chocolate?
Yes.
Do they do flowers too?
Yeah, they will do flowers. But I never received chocolate before, so.
You never received chocolate before?
Yes, because
I'm going to go to China and beat up some boys and tell them to give you some chocolate.
No.
Yeah,
Our
just so you
guys
can
don't
have some
think
chocolate.
It's really serious.
In England, a suitor or someone who's trying to get a girl, a guy who's trying to get a girl will leave a basket of what on his beloved steps and run off?
It's not my nose. I know the answer is not my nose. Okay. A basket of socks?
A basket of socks.
Can you imagine that? Is he a robber? Like.
No, I don't think he's a robber. Not a shooter. Not a shooter. A suitor.
Okay.
He's some. We're back at Boulevard doing jaywalking, and we're doing our Valentine's Day edition of jaywalking. And this is, who are you, sir?
John Gaines.
John Gaines. It's nice to meet you, John. Are you married?
Yes.
You're married. How long have you been married, John?
43 years.
40. You didn't seem so sure about that.
I had to think. It's 43, 44.
Your wife's over there. Should we ask her to make sure?
Yeah, you better.
All right. Now, 43 years, that's a great amount of time in marriage. What would you say a key to a lasting marriage is?
Knowing what she's thinking.
So being able to kind of figure out what she's thinking, knowing what she's thinking.
Stay a step ahead of her.
All right. So, well, this is good for all the people watching jaywalking right now because we get to a 40 man that's been married 43 or 44, depending on who you're talking to. I want to ask you, how important is it? Because young people, they give a lot of presents on Valentine's Day and cars and flowers. How important do you think it is to give presents and flowers and such on Valentine's Day?
That's not really a big thing. The biggest thing is that you just love your wife or your spouse.
Love your wife. So presents aren't really
not a big thing
a big issue. Hey, John, did you know that they did a study and it said that 15% of women send themselves flowers on Valentine's Day?
You must be joking.
I'm not kidding. Now, this is Linda Gaines, John's wife. How are you doing, Miss Linda?
I'm doing great.
Great. All right. Now, we asked your husband earlier. Now, how many? I want to see how correct he was. How many years have y'all been married?
43 years.
43 years. Okay, so I think that's what he said. So we asked your husband earlier, how important? Now, he said he thinks he has a good handle on you. He thinks he knows you really well. How important is it to receive gifts on Valentine's Day?
Well, I think gifts are of great importance on Valentine's Day, especially maybe a candlelight dinner, very romantic. I think that's great.
That's not really a big thing.
So presents aren't really
not a big thing
a big. So gifts are the most important thing. Now there are a lot of those Valentine's heart candies. Have you seen those before during Valentine's?
Seen a lot of them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now they say things like "Be mine" or "Kiss me" or something like that. If you could replace one of those sayings, what would you replace it with?
I think I would say, "Read my lips, not my mind."
All right, that's perfect.